There's only 3 though. That's not too bad.
We're
There's
going
more
for
behind it.
Yeah, and freaking, what's her name still there?
Irina.
Irina.
Oh yeah. She just killed the guy, father.
The church is on fire. St. Andrals is burning. You stand outside the main doors, which have been blown apart by an explosive arrow. They lie parted in the middle. An inferno flames up from inside, and you see, parting through the smoke and fog, figures coming towards you, shambling through the mist. What do you do?
What
Not all at once. What do you do?
Is it my turn?
We're currently out of initiative, right, for this very second.
Oh.
What do you do?
Well, I can.
Sorry. Irina is kneeling there over the father. She's currently chewing into the back of his neck. His head is rolled limp on the side, and you see it's as if he's shambling, and his head drops, severed from his body. And it falls with a plop to the floor. You're standing there right in front of it. Your arrow from your rope arrow lies strewn about her. She's completely consumed with the father. She's not focused on anything else. What do you do? Anyone gotta get out of
You
here.
look at me. I look at him frantically, and he nods. He's giving me that look. I know what he means.
To get out of here?
Yep.
Yeah. Babe, let's go. Your wife, Lenore, turns around. As she does, she's looking up through the smoke and fog. Oh, they're up there. Can you hear them? You listen carefully. You do hear a fluttering of wings somewhere off in the smoke and fog. She kind of circles back this way, looking at Irina. What do we do with her? Do you leave her like this? What are we supposed to do? You sneak. She walks up to her tentatively. As Irina's hunched over, she falls to her knees suddenly. Just, she looks up past Lenore, looking around. I'm so hungry. It hurts. It hurts. Amadeus. Amadeus. Help. Help. Please, it hurts so much. It hurts. She looks down, staggering at the body. What is this? She looks up then to Lenore, who stands there, stake in hand. She comes walking towards her, but stops half a step short. What are you doing? Okay, what do you do? You're standing there, eyes locked. Lenore, stake in hand.
Lenore, drop the stake.
She's a monster!
I don't think she has any recollection of what she did.
I don't think it matters if she does or not. Irina steps back. Her body still misformed. She goes and kind of hunches back down to the ground and begins to pad away, slowly backing up. A little while. It's getting closer. Irina goes, this is starting to fall. What happened to me? What happened? Oh, it hurts! It hurts so much! She goes patting at her chest. You see there, she's still wearing that same sodden nightgown from before. And she pulls at her chest whole, seeping, trickles with new blood as it escapes.
Hates me.
She goes trying to spearing it up on her fingers. She goes licking it off each of her fingers. I'm so hungry! I'm so hungry! Help me, please! Lenore steps back. She hands you the steak. You know this person? Yes. She seems to know you.
I'm gonna walk up to the stake.
You have to walk around the corpse. She lets you approach. She's kind of kneeled down, looking up at you.
I just want to slowly take out my hand. It's okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
She does. She reaches, grabs it.
And I want to make an attempt to stab her in the heart.
Okay. Roll the hit. And roll with advantage.
I got a 17. And yeah, I got a 17 plus 3, so 15.
Okay. That you take that steak and just it has a sickening crunch as it finds another hole somewhere in her chest. She staggers back. She goes reeling back on all fours, limbs elongated, skittering, looking at you, betrayed. Why? She goes and falls, limp there, staggering at the stake. As her eyes roll back in her head, and she goes limp near the stake, protruding from her chest again at an angle.
Sometimes you don't look for your mistakes, guys.
You hear this.
Let's get the F out of here.
As this shambling corpse comes rolling through the mist towards Lenore. For initiative, we're going to go. We'll go 1. Knowing that.
Yeah.
And then we'll go Lenore, Amadeus,
Yeah.
Okay. This corpse shambles forward towards Lenore. It comes at her, but she catches it in time, swinging her swords up towards it. Oh. 18 that hits, and a 9 that misses. She swings one, batting it. It slits through its neck easily as the whole thing kind of shifts slightly, rolls, but still lingers forward towards her slightly. She combats it away with another one. It sends it off to the side, reeling, dealing no real damage to it. She takes another step back and walks backwards. These other two come forward through this fog and smoke. It is now Amadeus, your turn. You stand there before Irina, who now lies there, stay protruding from her chest, still.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna shoot an arrow at the first one.
Okay, you do that. Roll the hit.
16.
That hits.
Yep. That's pretty good, mate. 20.
What?
9.
9? That one misses. Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, damage.
Oh, 9 damage. Gotcha. I didn't.
This is.
I thought you were rolling both. Okay.
What about a 14 hit?
14. Yes, that hits.
7 damage?
Okay. With that, you string 2 arrows back together. Describe how it happens.
goes in the head. Second one in the chest.
Okay. Yeah, instantly the whole thing, as its head was leaned to the side, it knocks the head, reeling it back on its spine. You hear the whole thing kind of string out and snap like twine. The second one, to the decapitated corpse, it thuds in its chest and the whole thing falls back to the ground,
Babe, can you grab me
twitching
those
slightly.
arrows for me?
She looks back at you with kind of a scorn as she steps back slightly, swords in front of her poised. It is now Annalise' turn.
Is he like moving at all?
It's not appear so. It appears that he's dead.
Okay.
Again.
Can I grab her hand?
Okay. Lenore.
Okay.
Lenore, can I grab her? We need to get out of here.
Okay, she's holding two swords, so you grab like the
Her
wrist of
arm, yeah.
Yeah.
Come
He
on.
goes, looks back towards you, kind of skips another step, comes back with you. Are you headed that way?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to pull them that way? Right there. Yeah, perfect. Okay. You kind of both go running backwards. Lenore yells to you, "Come on, hurry! We have to get out of here." Okay. Okay. At this point, you hear this rushing of wind as the fog kind of parts above you. The whole thing, the smoke rolls aside, and there you see another figure standing over here. Her head careens and looks at you. It's covered in this unyielding mask of bright metal. Eyes dark stare out through it in the shape of a skull. As she looks and stares at you, "You're the brother."
Yeah.
She stares at you, eyes transfixed, sucking you in. The black holes in the mask. Go ahead and make a charisma saving throw.
That's the last throw I want to make. But it's a 2 minus 1, so 1. I was this close to natural 20.
It's not a nat one though, so.
No, not a nat 1.
With that,
That's still a fail.
you find yourself
Dang.
arms lay loose to your side. You drop your bow, standing there. As you're completely transfixed, you don't move so much than a step to the side.
I just have a thing for 1.
Every time I leave, you get something happens.
And at that,
No, still math really.
these two come shambling forward. You hear it off in the distance. You hear nothing of the sort. All you know is the cold black stare of that one vampirus before you. You suddenly see your vision shake. 17? That hit your arm close?
Yeah. Just
Yeah, that one misses. You see your whole vision shake as you're tugged to the side. A hand goes tearing through your shoulder, drawing you down. You take 4 damage. But you're completely transfixed. Another one comes forward, not quite to you. Is now, yes, Emily, your turn.
It was my turn.
Yeah, Lenore's kind of with you. The two of you will take a simultaneous turn as you're kind of running away. Where is he?
Can we see him? And what?
The smoke is kind of rolled, and now actually make a perception check.
like make a perception check.
Okay.
10.
With a 10, no, you don't see anything through the
I
fog.
see everything.
Where did he go? Did he get lost? He must have turned around. I don't like
Can
this.
you fly above? I'll go back.
Just hold these. She tosses them to you and turns instantly into a raven. She goes spinning up through the fog, disappearing immediately.
I'm gonna run back.
Okay. You come running back.
Yeah.
My wife just lost me.
I told her to take the status.
As you're running through the fog, you don't see that person anymore. She's actually here. You see the back of This woman, almost a girl in her stature. She's smaller, her hair in this kind of black bob around her shoulders, and she leans her head to the side, staring at something intently. You don't see much beyond her, but maybe a shadow. She seems calm, staring there off into the smoke.
Do I recognize that this would be some?
You recognize it to be one of the birds.
Oh, I'm gonna go attack her.
Okay.
If I recognize her, I'm going for her.
Okay. As you take another step forward,
Not even that good looking.
get a 9. 17, does that hit?
Mid?
Yes.
Yeah.
And a 15, does that hit?
No.
No? Okay. As you come forward, you hear this only rush of wind before crash. Something thuds hard into your side. You take 7 damage as you're spun, rolled over. You're turning towards the church. The flames have come out from the church and begin eating the grass that you rolled up the sides. You see there, laughing as she stands up. Oh, Annalie.
That is her name.
You think you can come here and take my Strahd from me? No. You can't. She comes stepping forward, padding through the grass softly. She's leaning forward, scurrying towards you. From this angle, you're able to see Amadeus there, staring face to face with the other vampire. They're right next to each other, and neither of them is moving. But you do see this kind of figure behind him just lash into his back.
It's not my turn though, right?
It is now your turn. Yes. Go ahead.
I'm gonna make a dash for him.
Okay. So she's standing above you here. You can get up. That costs 15 feet of your movement. And then to move past her, you'd have to use an action to disengage without being attacked.
I have 2 actions, so I want to do that for one of my actions.
Okay. Yeah. You kind of shove past her.
Yeah, I want to shove her.
Sure. Roll for strength. Go ahead.
Ma'am. If I can, just slap her as I run. We'll see how what I roll. 10.
You suck.
I don't know, man. Come on.
Yeah. For the 10, you move your shoulder at her. She puts up her hands and you kind of throw her off to the side. And she kind of.
Idiot.
You run past over there. What do? Do you grab Amadeus?
Yeah. I'm gonna push Amadeus.
Freaking grab me, bro.
You're in a trance. You need to be pushed.
Stab her in the back. Walk her right behind.
Well, I'm gonna. If I see that guy getting him, I'm actually gonna probably hit him. Yeah. I
You
do.
hit
Yeah.
this guy? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, roll the hit.
That would be more whatever. Sweet. 17.
17, that hits. Roll for damage.
Like I'm hopeless, Jim.
I can
13.
come back.
13?
More
Okay.
damage.
13 damage?
Yep.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. With 13. Describe how you hit him.
I would run at him and grab my spear from behind my back and then just slice at him from my chest down.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. The whole thing crunches. You think where the spearhead wasn't even, it easily slices and then crushes through the rest of broken, brittle bones, sliding through flesh as the whole thing slumps over face down into the earth. Just, its hands kind of crawling then through the earth, but its body heavily distorted. Amadeus is still completely entranced. But you see there, this vampire turns to the side, looks at you.
I'm just gonna glare back at her.
Just tell her you're straight.
How are you?
I
Yeah,
do.
roll to intimidate.
I don't want to respond. I don't know where intimidation. Oh, sweet. That's 14.
14? Yeah. She kind of takes a step back from you as if off taken by your impoliteness, and she kind of moves back. You feel this tug at the back of your hair, kind of pull the back of your head. Roll for strength.
12.
12. Okay.
Okay, I should
Well.
pay a while.
You get your head wrenched back. You find yourself nearly falling over, but are able to keep your balance as the other vampire, Anastasia, pulls you back and tries to throw you to the ground. She raises her hands to slice at your throat, but the other one goes and she goes, Anastasia, no! She goes, why not? She goes, we did not come here for her. You ruin everything! She goes, if you want to hurt her, you stick to the plan. See what a handsome brother she has?
Can I step in front of him?
Of course she was adopted. You try and step in front of him.
Oh, forgot I got pulled
Yeah,
back.
so you kind of are pulled back. You're let go, so you can kind of reel back and kind of come back towards him.
Can I go in front of him with like my
Okay.
spear out?
Sure, yeah. You kind of go and stand
Yeah,
there.
to protect him.
Yes. He's still completely standing still.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, and the vampire there, the one with the mask, stands there. She kind of just tilts her head. At that, I'd like you to make a strength check against her.
You should be good. You should be good.
Come on, real low on my ass.
19.
It was a 9.
19!
Bro.
All of a sudden you feel arms wrap around you, arms you're familiar with. It's almost like a hug, but it's too tight. He grabs you from behind and pulls you back.
Amadeus! What?
Valinta, sorry, the one with the mask, comes walking around the side. Come. And he tries to drag you then towards the church building.
Let me go!
The whole thing roars up in this burning flames.
I was like, Amadeus, what are you doing?
These two, they swarm out from their vampire forms into these bats as they go flooding around into the sky. With that, you see another figure stepping through the mist.
Hey yo.
Hulking.
Oh,
What is that?
this is awesome.
You see Relern standing there, but it isn't Relern. You do.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you do.
Yeah. Okay. No.
Yes. As he comes hulking there into the mist, you see him holding a sword, something that's not known for Relern. As he comes forward, looking up at the sky. Devils. He comes hulking forward,
Yes.
runs past the two of you, and go ahead and make an attack at that one.
Military just-
19.
19? Yeah. Easily. Roll for damage.
4d6. Holy crap.
We'll say actually. With that, instantly, you slice through it. Describe how you dispatch this.
I'm trying this one.
This guy right here.
Oh, this guy.
Last
Do
one's
that.
All right. I'd like to slice him in half, upways and then sideways, cutting him into 4 pieces.
Okay, you do that. Your sword drags it along the ground for a minute before the whole thing splits in two, shambles to the side, but not before it can fall. And you slice it in half. Body parts go falling, shambling about, lying to the ground, instantly eviscerated. You see this glowing light emit from the sword. as you stand there above that corpse, you turn around, your whole body hulking. You look around to the skies, and you hear them. And you're suddenly aware now. What are you doing? The heat, it burns, it singes you. You see your sister, she's screaming. Yeah, you pull her back. Okay. The two of you go spinning out from the smoke and heat of the furnace. Standing there in the midst, there's corpses lying strewn about. You see Irina there again. And the other two vampires nowhere to be seen.
Amadeus!
I don't know what I was doing.
Okay.
Is Irina still like her in here anymore? Does she feel like
Yeah, she's
You're okay, you're okay?
stressed.
Can I cut her head off?
Yeah, absolutely.
One of them,
Alright.
Yeah.
one of them
Do I
had
have to
you
roll for that?
No.
Okay.
in a
So
trance.
you see Relern as he was stepping through and onto these bodies. He walks across the grounds up to the head of Irina. He grabs her with a little bit of hair there, pulls it back, and severs it with a clean blow with a sword.
Yeah, we're not worried about her anymore.
What do you do?
I kind of hold it as a trophy up and then just discard it, throw it off to the side.
Yeah, you do.
Amadeus, it's not
Relearn?
relearned. It's not relearned. Stop, don't draw attention to ourselves.
I mean, not really.
Alright, what do you do?
What the heck?
I'm grabbing Amadeus and slowly backing up, like in this direction, into the fog,
Fog?
away from
Okay.
relearn.
As you begin stepping away, you do hear that.
You know they're out there, you know they're watching.
Okay, I'd like to turn into a raven.
Okay. Roll for performance.
Here we go, baby.
Be careful, Amadeus.
Come on, bud. Come on. You got it.
13.
Okay. You have nothing added before? Oh, okay.
You press as hard as you can with your hands into themselves, trying to pull those talons then from your bone. You feel everything as it aches and hurts. You feel this crunch as your wings come spreading from your back. The beak suddenly with a burst of blood and flesh comes emitting from your face with you fall then onto all fours, half transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see this horrible abomination as half man, clothes split, torn asunder, but he's turned into some sort of half human, half raven. His skin still raw and red, pink with human flesh and not that of the other were ravens you've seen before. You lie there kind of churning in the dirt. You hear footsteps heavy. Vladimir comes walking.
Can I grab him, Amadeus?
You can try and grab him. Yeah. You have somewhat control, but you know, keep it within the bounds of what you think.
When you say somewhat control,
You have somewhat control of your faculties, but not complete control. For instance, like your wings won't stop beating even though you're on the ground.
oh
They're
gotcha.
flapping,
Yeah.
knocking you to the side. They crunch and turn and twist in unnatural ways.
I'm gonna grab him and see if, like, move.
Okay.
Can
Did
I
you go
grab
to? Yeah, roll for strength. You resist?
I know. I'm just.
I do.
Okay.
He resists. He's right there. 17.
16.
Oh,
Okay.
dang it.
It's a hard fight as you're kind of pulling him, his whole body contorted and twisted. As you're pulling him back, you see Relern step in through the smoke as he stands there looking down. Abominations. Both of you. Where are they?
Who?
She-devils. Where are they?
Can I still speak human?
Can you?
No.
Or no?
You kind of can squelch it out from your feet.
I'll say, in the sky. Woo.
I ask you again. Who are you with? Strahd?
Myself. Me. Myself.
He turns,
It's true.
kind of storming through. The body kind of disappears. You,
Right answer.
That's a real question.
your wings kind of, they fall off, splinter. You see a whole limb fall to the side. You think it's maybe his arm, which is just a vestigial wing. You begin to shape back into human form. moment there. As you kneel, your clothes even more torn. You see your quiver strewn about on the ground. Your bow was left back there on the ground by Irina and the father. You lay there. You're able to get back up to your feet again if you would like.
Okay, yes, I definitely want to.
Are you okay?
It's a process.
I didn't know what he was gonna do. That's why I grabbed you.
It was okay.
I'd like to go grab my bow.
Okay. Quiver. Yeah, you kind of scramble up to your feet. Go forward. As you do, you come back
I'm walking with
past
him.
this. Yeah, you're right there.
Yeah.
You come past this pile of molten flesh. Blood is strewn out across the cobblestones as you come scrambling up past it. You see your bow, and just as you get there, from the sky, a raven falls. You recognize the calling of it as it begins to kind of twist and form.
I'd like to heal it.
Okay, go for it. Eight? Yep. Okay. You do that as it's flapping, its wings go to its neck as it forms Lenore's face. She looks up, grabbing at her throat. She's split and torn open. You see it knit back together, her esophagus chew as it just. She points. Go ahead and roll a dexterity saving throw.
Would it be him or both of us?
Just
20, but not natural.
You can roll the hit.
Yes.
20? Okay, yeah.
Sweet. 17.
17? Okay. You see this black figure come sprawling then from the sky, torn in these red cloaks, come sprawling out towards you. You catch it from the corner of your eye. You're able to slash at it with your spear. Roll damage.
Yes. 10.
10? Oh yeah.
Let's go.
It goes lashing to the side, just it falls then amongst the corpses, reeling in its half corporeal form, writhing in its cloak as it forms finally that one vampire, Anastasia. She kind of sprawls and stands up. You'll pay for
Can I
this
attack
witch!
her again? Since I have 2?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes.
What?
Done messing around.
Yeah.
8.
It's what?
8.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You go and you stab at her. She puts up her hand and it goes through it. It's at that,
That's fine.
we'll go to Learn, who's found himself over here where you pass through the gates and find yourself there amongst a series of undead. Oh yeah, no. What's your AC?
17.
17? Okay. Miss.
HP.
Miss.
192.
Okay. One of these, a skeleton, its flesh torn from it long ago. You recognize it to be very old, but it holds a sword rusted. It slashes at you. You easily parry it to the side as the other one comes at you, stabbing towards your face. You hardly have to move as it rests there on its shoulder. Yeah, what do? Do you have a reaction? Go for it.
Can I grab one of the skeletons and just like slice my sword into it and up through it?
Yeah, easily.
Okay.
You do that, yeah. So you grab it, the whole thing splits in two. Bones go sprawling out into the graveyard. So the other one there, as it reels backwards and forwards towards you again to slash at you. 16?
No.
No. Yeah, as it slashes at you, yeah, you're able to describe how you would block that.
Yeah, I want to just like grab it
Yeah.
and then slam his own sword back into him.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you drop
It's
your
like
sword?
Like the
Yeah, I draw my sword.
Yeah.
Slap,
Okay,
slap
that's
it,
cool.
and then smash it.
Okay. You grab it and with the butt end of it goes back into the skull and just the whole thing dislodges from his face. The magic that's mended it together splits apart in these green and blue shrouds of lightning. You hear this?
Come to me.
For real.
But he stands no chance.
I hope.
You see there, perched on top of the highest steeple, wreathed in flames that reaches up towards her, the other vampire there with the mask bone. She stares down at you. You are not what I expected you to be.
Can I grab my sword and then just walk over to this guy and crush his skull?
Oh yeah, roll the hit. That's
23.
23? Yeah, you do that. You go easily, bend down. The whole thing splits apart. She looks at you, frowns. She turns into a bat and disappears up into the smoke for another
Just
moment.
get around. You should really pretend like you're like getting her biscuit.
Oh no. Someone's heavy for me.
We'll go back over here with you two. She stands there, her hand splintered from the spear. She reels back, taking another couple steps. She goes, looking back at Irina, now headless. She goes, grabs the stake from it, holds it up in her fist. The whole thing bursts into flames. She goes and lashes at you. That flame that emitted from the stake into her hand suddenly comes flying towards you in this kind of fiery bolt. It's 19. 19. You take 6 damage, Amadeus, as this bolt of fire comes lashing into your bare chest. Your clothes, little though they are caught on fire, and they begin to singe and burn at your skin there. You're currently in flames.
Can I stop, drop, roll, please?
It'll be, yes, it's your turn. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, so that's your action. You jump back and roll around. Okay. Where are you going? You have movement.
Just to the side.
Yeah, you're not around me.
Yeah, you roll,
Over here.
sprawl out into the ground. You find grass somewhere over here. Kind of roll out over there. The fire does go out. Annalie, it is your turn.
I'm gonna roll the hit.
Go for it.
Yeah, we got 1 more.
19.
That hits.
Might need to use it.
9.
9?
Yep.
Okay.
I was ready to just bomb her.
Nice. You slash at her with your spear and go, as you slash, it kind of rolls across her arm, spinning her to the side. You see this spray of blood emit from her. As she goes,
Blood.
yeah, blood.
I have a second attack. You turn for
Yeah,
me?
go for it. Yeah, she's kind of turned down the other
I'll
side.
never fight her.
You're gonna go to bite her? Okay. Yeah.
I mean, she has blood coming
roll
from
the
her. Can
hit.
I smell her? Like,
You smell the blood. You know instinctually that it's not hers. It's not. It's not
oh, then I won't.
undead.
Okay. Oh, okay. If I had that sense, then I won't. I'll just attack her again. I thought it was her blood. I was gonna be like, dang, then I am fighting her. Alright. Sweet. 19.
19?
Like a 4.
Okay, yeah, that
Oh,
is.
it's 14.
Roll damage.
Ah, 6.
6? Okay. Yeah, with that, you kind of stab deep into her back. It throws her forward as she kind of comes off skewered. She goes reeling back into the night.
Far
Tripping in the
enough?
fog. A little ways away from you.
Okay.
Just enough to kind of get away. She's pushed back. At that, you see her just completely flush, her face turn red, bright. She screams at you, her eyes fixated. She runs and without any abandon comes slashing at you with her hands.
I'm gonna mute her and scream right back at her.
Or roll. And 18?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering my HP and my head.
You take you take 11 damage as she slashes across you. You feel it burn and sizzle. Something about her hands, they're not just clawed. You get the sense of flame emitting from them as that is torn across your arm. You feel the bubbling sizzling as it hurts. From that, it is now Amadeus, your turn.
I'm gonna heal myself. My last fall.
Is there a pencil? Like, I would want it.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
No, you're good.
See those?
Now I'm gonna start remembering.
Your health.
Yeah.
Zoom the other reaction.
You go and you grab it. Your bow.
Oh, it's healing.
Oh, healing. Okay. Do you have a multi
That's
attack?
one action. You should have 2 actions.
I have 2 attacks. I have an extra attack, but that's
So without giving.
I'll let you move, maybe not attack. So maybe you can go grab your bow.
okay. I'd like to grab that bow.
Okay, yeah.
You reach for it, stand up there.
With that, we go back to relearn. Learn as you're-
Can you just come back?
Standing there, treading through the mist. You come walking across soft graves, some that have been unfurled and the dirt drawn back. You see there a figure in the mist.
I know exactly where he is at all times. He's not here. Right?
Nope.
Vladimir knows exactly where he is.
Nope.
What?
It's not Strahd.
Oh, no, I knew that. I was just talking about he's not here.
No.
Wait,
Yeah,
but you
okay.
do know that?
Okay, but she can't know
Vladimir
that.
knows. I'm
So-
so sorry. I do not know that.
No, I don't know.
No, she
Vladimir
can't.
does.
So,
Okay.
you see a figure standing there in the mist.
Massacre.
What do you do?
Does it look like it's one of the vampires?
You see it to be that other vampire, yes.
Without thinking, I want to just go over and slash at it.
Okay. Yeah, roll ahead.
Killer.
26?
26? Yeah, that definitely hits.
And I'm going to use my multi attack and attack twice then.
Okay.
Or should I roll to attack twice first and then damage?
Sure.
Okay. How about 26 again?
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Oh, also, you're just a +7 because you don't have your greatsword. She currently has it. Just
Oh, this is just a regular.
both those still hit.
Yeah.
But
Well, yeah, okay.
so you're +7,
I had
not
your
+5.
great
Alright, so
sword
20.
hidden away.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Okay.
Decapitator, just throw the head
5, 11, 17, 20, 24 for the first attack. 3, 7, 12, 18 for the second.
Okay. Roll for perception.
Which one's perception?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay. 9.
9? Okay. With that, how much damage do you deal?
24 and 18. 42.
With that, yeah, describe how you attack.
I'd like to just go one slash straight down through the middle sideways, and then for the second one, I wanted to try and stab straight through it.
You go reeling up, slashing through it, stabbing. As that blade slides through up to the hilt, you come face to face. And suddenly it's no longer the vampire. You recognize this face to be that of a man with a goatee, a mustache twisted on his face, bald. You have no recollection of him. You pull it down from the side, the body goes limp, crashing to the ground. You stand there. You know only that it wasn't the vampire. But how would you react to that? Because you're not you.
Yeah. I'd probably just call out, where are you, she-devil?
There suddenly behind you, you hear, who are you? As you go to turn, 14?
Nope.
No? 18.
Yes.
Okay.
That does it.
Yeah.
No.
You feel this just, she slashes at you. And slashes at you again now across your face.
Yeah.
Dealing 6 damage
Smile in the sword.
as it slashes across your face.
Flesh land on me?
Relern's flesh is torn. You see
Ooh, that works.
face begins to bleed immediately and drip down his cheek up down to his forehead. She just looks at you. What are you? She goes and begins to kind of step back mildly, taken aback. You get an opportunity attack.
Bro, I want to. Oh. I'd like to grab her by the throat
Okay.
and punch her.
Roll
Can I do
for
that?
strength. You can roll for strength.
Okay.
Yeah, but is that the one close?
20 unnatural.
1.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Roll to hit.
Okay. How does a unnatural 20 sound again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So roll for damage. Sorry.
Okay. 6. 5. 11 plus 4. 15. 15? Because I'm just punching her.
Yeah. Okay. Describe how this looks.
Yeah, so I run up to her, grab her by the throat, pull her off the ground, and just punch her in the face.
Okay. Yeah. You do that, and she just.
But I'm not letting go of her throat either.
Yeah. Okay. She
Yes.
before you is going to begin to transform. You see her swirling cloak as it turns and
Can I
twists.
knock her in the back of the head with the hilt of my sword? Try and knock her out? Or is she transforming too quickly?
She's currently transforming.
Okay.
Her whole body kind of swirls and twists. Yeah. As it's doing that, go ahead and roll one more attack with your fist. You can hit her one more time. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you hit.
13.
You hit.
It's a guarantee.
Yeah, so roll for damage.
2, 5, 9.
9. Okay. With that, you hit her again, denting the metal that was on her mask. You recognize it now to be platinum. Just the whole thing rings.
I go to something.
As she twists, she goes and turns and falls into a bat that kind of goes flopping and flying off.
Can I chase after her?
Great. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
I'd like to chase after her.
If you run chasing after it, we'll go back to you over here. Currently,
Good luck, guys.
it is Lenore. Lenore stands up, railing off to the side, grabbing at her throat. Her clothes are all torn. She doesn't have her swords anymore. She kind of goes limping backwards. You see her wing kind of split from her back and flutter to 2 as it begins to, and she transforms once more then into a were-raven. As she gets down on all fours, she begins to breathe again. She flies up into the smoke, emitting large gusts of wind. As she comes flying up, you hear her over above you. Just like that. At that, Anstrasia is going to
That
Oh,
was
hey.
lying.
That's a cool.
Okay, she runs at you, slashing at you, just complete abandon. You're able to knock her off to the side. Once, before her other hand goes, grabbing, it slashes up underneath your jaw, pulling at you. You feel your skin just split at that. You take 13 damage as fire and flame feels to just completely take over your face. You go reeling back onto the floor here.
We need to
You find yourself on top of Irina's body, headless, staggering there. You're completely taken aback.
Can I scream because
Yeah.
I fell on her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna scream and try frantically going outside, rolling off of her.
You do that, yeah.
That would be traumatizing. That's true.
Yeah, you do that, and all you hear is you are so weak. Your turn.
How far is Emily away from?
She is roughly 20 feet.
Okay, so if I shot like a bomb arrow, like what's the range of that?
Yeah, not that. You're definitely gonna hit her if you do that.
That's the risk I'm willing to take. Damn it. Damn you.
I
Damn you. Why'd you have to get so
know,
close? About to go freaking bomb on her.
Mama.
Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go with the rope arrow again.
Okay, roll the hit.
I gotta try.
You got it. Come on.
10?
10? That's not a hit.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah, so the arrow kind of
Try
goes
again.
flying and out over her. Of that, Anna Lee, your turn.
Wait. I get 2.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, he goes.
Alright.
Recognize you miss immediately.
I want to try the rope arrow again.
Okay. String a second one. Go for it.
Damn it! 11!
Every rope arrow
Yeah,
you've done
11.
has failed.
Both of them just go
Not gone
spinning
well.
out
I know.
into the distance.
I'm making a web.
Anna Lee, it is your turn.
I'm gonna get up and attack her.
Okay. Yeah, roll the hit.
Yeah, like this.
What?
24.
Easy.
That was, I was like, well, yeah, 24.
24?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that definitely is.
Sweet, 9.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
But I think she has too high. Yes.
Strike a lot of HP.
No, I don't have 7.
With your spear?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. You stab at her. She kind of reels back, but you catch her. It stabs into her thigh. She kind of just takes another step back. Ah! You don't love him like I do! You don't know what it is like to be a true vampire. To have your life drawn out from you and consumed by he who is your world. For the blood is the life, and Strahd is the land. She goes down
Wait,
to pounce on
no.
top of you. Yeah.
Can I say, like, can I scream at her and be like, no, I don't understand because you're the monster here? As I'm going for
Absolutely.
the next attack. 13.
13. With a 13, you go and stab up at her. She knocks it barely to the side.
Sweet, I'm action surge in this.
You do?
Yeah,
All right, go for
another
it.
one.
Okay, let's go.
I'm doing one more on this chick. Come on. Sweet. 14. It's not much better, bro. Hopefully that
Okay.
is.
With a 14, yeah, you hit.
Oh,
With a-
yes.
Oh my
It's
god.
so close.
She needed that.
Yeah, I did.
like
With what I just said, I better hit.
It's a good one.
It is a good one.
Sweet. 12.
12? Okay, 12 damage. That's a lot.
Come on.
Good song.
Okay, yeah. You stab at her. It now goes into her stomach. She kind of. You see her begin to spit up blood.
As I'm like staring her down, can I just yell like you're a monster instead of right water ghost?
Yeah, you do that. She kind of goes face to face. She sees you. She hears the words recognition, but you see intense hatred in her eyes as you're taking something away from slash at your face, leaving the spear lodged inside. 18, that hits.
Where's Strahd at?
Ooh,
Strahd
yeah,
down.
9
Quick
damage.
revive.
9
Yeah.
damage. Yeah. She slashes across your face. You hear this sickening just thud as you see Annalie just thud down to the side. The spear still in your hands twists, and Anastasia reels back. She reels back, dislodging the spear from her stomach.
Really?
She's down, you gotta get her when she's
Usually
drunk.
that's what happens. Let me make sure I can hear
At that, you, seeing this creature, monster before you, you get this overwhelming sense of calm suddenly. And you feel something within yourself, a sort of transcendence beyond who you know you are. You feel it there in your pocket. A symbol. When you touch it, it feels cool when everything around you is on fire and burning. Cold to the touch, and yet, as you touch it, you feel this sensation in your fingers as you know. You look down and you see it almost glowing with a radiant light that you're not sure is there, or maybe you're imagining it. What do you do? Yeah. So you go and you look at it, you feel your fingers going over it, you recognize it, the symbol, Holy Ravenkind. You're there staring at it when we are going to go to you.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? Yeah. Okay.
Mach 102.
You see this bat, you're chasing it around the building, the whole thing burning up in flames as it goes fluttering there between graves. You think you get close enough to hit it with your sword if you just barely reach. Roll disadvantage.
Okay. Alright, so that's 14. 214.
Okay, as you slash at it, you're so close. The air, as it moves past it, seems to throw it off balance, but it continues to fly, fluttering. You're completely entranced, running, chasing after it as you're surrounding this building. The whole holy sight on fire. Some sickening sadness in you fills you with rage as you chase this beast through the night. She goes and twists, turning from her bat form into her human form then. She goes running them through the graves, trying to escape you, yelling out, "Help! Anastasia!" She comes running around the
Would I be
side.
able to throw my greatsword at her?
You could certainly try to throw your greatsword at her, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for athletics.
What's athletics?
Let's make it a
That's a
dexterity.
strength.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That didn't even roll.
It didn't even roll. Did I re-roll?
No,
That's
yeah,
a 6.
You
so.
throw it at her in complete rage. The sword blooms off a tombstone as you continue running. Do you go after it or do you chase her?
Would I be able to, as I'm running, grab it, or would I have to stop to grab it?
You'd have to
for a
kind of
second?
stop it. It rolled off to the side.
I'd like to just continue chasing her.
You do that, reeling about the side here. Amadeus, what do? You don't see them. You're completely wreathed in flame and smoke, but you're there staring at the vampiress as she reels over your sister, blood spilling from her mouth. But you see, even then, as it begins to dry and crush, you know that she's healing.
I'm gonna run over to her
Okay.
while she's prone.
Yeah. So your sister is here, and Anastasia is right here.
Okay. Is Anastasia on the ground?
Anastasia, no, she is standing.
Okay, I'm gonna run over to attack her
Okay. How so?
with my sword.
Okay. Yeah. You one-handed reach reach for your sword, throw it out, roll hit.
Damn. 7.
7.
Roll again.
Yeah, go for it. 20. Oh.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah, nice. You slash at her, she dodges you to the side, and the second time you come down, the thing thuds sickeningly deep into her collarbone as it just. Yeah, she sinks down to her knees, looking up at you. You will pay for that. You will pay for that.
Shove garlic in her mouth.
Okay, roll for strength.
Come on. That's a guitar move.
20. Not that.
Oh, sick.
Come on.
That's got him.
Not that?
Not that.
It's okay.
Plus 3.
Oh yeah, you do it. Yeah. You reach forward, grab for her mouth, and then shove that garlic towards her face. It goes in for a moment there. Just she reels back in this kind of sickening cough of just, and her hands reach for you. Yeah.
Oh my god.
So a 9 and then a
Why do you
20.
always roll nat 20s against me?
I know, he does.
First, it slashes past you, cutting what little clothes you had left on your side, and the other hand reaches into your stomach. The whole thing slides in.
Oh no.
18 damage. Just down.
Oh, dude.
As it reaches there inside your stomach. At that point, learn. You come running around the side of the building.
Okay.
Yeah, you're chasing after her.
Do I ever catch up with her?
Yeah, roll for dexterity. We're gonna chase this.
15.
Nice. 15.
Easy.
6. Yeah, you catch up to her. Roll the hit.
Come on.
18.
18? Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, and I'm gonna. Ooh, this is weird. I can multi-attack. Should I roll to attack again? Or should I just roll the one time?
Roll the one time this time.
Okay. 4, 8, 12.
12. Okay. Yeah. You slash at her, and she kind of twists, turning, rolling then in the dirt. She kind of goes crawling away from you.
Can I go again?
Yeah, go ahead.
22.
Yep.
Come on, kill her.
Alright, 1, 7, 10, 11, 15.
15? Yeah.
Yes, please tell me she's
15, you go. 15, you go. Describe how you attack.
I'd like to just stab it down into her midsection, and then pull it out down her legs, split her in half.
Okay. You go to do that. You go and stab at her. The blade sinks in deep, and she kind of there. All of a sudden, you see this immense flash of light emit from her, but not pale and gold. You see it a sickening greenish, bluish hue, and a face comes peeling up from it. This face. It's your own face. Not Relern, but Vladimir from years and years ago. I know who I'm speaking to. Release me! Release me! With that, it startles Vladimir enough that you don't end up ripping the sword. But it's enough for her to turn and twist then into a bat. She comes flying up into the air, twisting away from you.
Do I see the other one?
You do.
Can I charge at her?
Yeah.
Or start?
Stunned.
Maybe start that way.
You look looking around for something to turn your rage to in this midst of confusion. You then see her there, her hand up in the torso of Amadeus. And she pulls it out, bloodied, and he sinks to his knees there. Suddenly, something overcomes you. A sense of purpose of who you were.
Oh, okay.
You're like, I never learned.
You aren't just some revenant. You're Vladimir Horngard, a knight, a paladin of a holy order. You then have the inclination to help that man who's fallen there.
Boy, Vlad.
Something that was once good inside you reaches out to help someone in need, a person, not a devil, someone who's fighting against the same evil you are, someone who might have been in your order.
I'd like to run over to the barriers and try to take her down. Just like slash at her once and then put my attention back on her.
Okay, yeah, roll to hit.
17.
Yeah, you hit. 6, 11,
13, 18, 22.
oh,
That's
I've
the
already
roll I was
taken her
looking
down.
for.
Yeah, I was like, we're taking her down. So
with that, you slash at her, she goes falling back, blood splitting from her. She coughs, splitting off into the grave as she goes squirming away.
Could I actually run after her again and just cut her head off?
Go ahead and roll a charisma.
A charisma.
Yeah, roll for charisma.
Which charisma am I rolling for?
This
Me or this guy?
This
Oh,
one.
okay, 13.
13? Okay. With 13, you get this strong inclination to chase her down and kill her, but yet there's that thing inside you again, that you're not just this monster chasing monsters, that you have this inclination to help. You look down and see not some man, but you see one of the holy knights of your order, someone who had fallen there amongst you, amongst the many dead, many fallen knights from years and years ago. You call him Geralt.
Terrible name.
Yeah, this.
As you kneel there down before him, your hands reaching out, hands that really only know violence, as you try to conjure up some sort of old magic that you once knew. Go ahead and roll. Yeah, go ahead and roll for wisdom.
18.
18. Yeah, with an 18, you're able to reach your hands out, and as you do, you stare down and see that holy symbol lying there. The symbol of the morning Lord, and something ignites inside you as this power of light emits from your hands, singeing, burning. You feel it, tendrils clawing up your veins. Everything hurts, it's on fire, it burns, but a light emits from you, and suddenly you breathe life again, just there you go, reeling back, your hands emitting a sort of yellow flame, just wreathed in this holy light. You go reeling back in screaming agony over these corpses, just crushing into bodies, just you come conscious again.
How much health do I get back?
What's that?
How much health do I get back?
You get roll a d8.
2.
I will take it.
You're alive.
2 more than I had 2 seconds ago.
Yeah.
With 2, yeah. So you come back with 2. You see Anastasia there, on all fours, then kind of crawling up over a grave, intense hate in her eyes,
Oh.
filled towards you.
I'm gonna launch a bomb arrow at her.
Okay.
Yes. Why?
Come on, let's hope it hits.
No, that was only a 9.
You do it again.
That's okay though. Dang, dude. Stuck with arrows.
It's okay.
It's really unfortunate.
Okay. What'd you hit?
That didn't hit it.
Oh, Yeah, okay. Yeah, with that, he goes out into the night. Somewhere through the fog, you hear him.
Oh god.
Anybody has something?
Yeah.
She kind of reels back. Not so pretty anymore. She goes and pushes a finger down into Annalie's face, slicing it. She goes in, turns into a bat, and is flying away.
Can I run up to Annalie and heal her?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so you get an extra D8 in a second one.
Okay, that's cool. That is good to know. 10.
Thank
Oh.
you.
Yeah.
Always.
That's something.
I rolled an 8 luckily on the second one.
Oh,
Are you
thank
adding your
God.
spell score modifier to that too?
I haven't done
Add that to it as well.
Okay, go ahead.
Then what is
What's
it?
your
I don't know
ability?
if I know my spell. It's just cure wounds.
No, what's your spellcasting ability? You
I
have
think I
Ranger.
wrote that down. Yeah, it's Ranger. I don't know what it is.
Probably.
I think I wrote it
charisma?
down. Maybe I wrote it down.
might be.
Definitely you did not.
Spellcasting
Wisdom.
Yeah, with
What's your
that,
wisdom score?
Annalie, you come springing back.
Oh, it's +2.
Your face
So 12.
burned, torn. You still have these scratches reeled up the side of your face, and another one deep that cuts down your forehead, down to your jaw. They don't bleed so much as you haven't fed recently, but they're torn and blackened and burned. You all stay there amidst this reeling fog and smoke as the church continues to burn.
I'm on the ground, and nowadays it's a.
Can I help her up? Is she on the ground still?
Yeah, yeah.
I'd like to help her up.
Yeah, you reach down over to her and kind of pull her up to her feet. We learn you were there. Still Vladimir. Looking down at yourself, your hands as they burn. You have a hatred that this is who you are and this is what you've become, and yet at the same time you turn that hatred towards even the light itself. You turn it towards the morning Lord, that he can curse you in a way. Smoke continues to billow from the church.
Of course.
Do we see him?
Yeah, you see him there staring at his hands in disgust.
Can I walk up to him?
Sure.
Thank you. Are you learn right now, or to what I know?
He looks up at you and
I don't know what to say.
Do we know who he is?
You definitely.
you
That's
do
what I
not. She has heard his name. He looks up to you and goes, "Who do you fight for?"
Fight for myself.
Looks back at his hands. Turns to walk away
Who are you?
towards the grave.
Piece of trash.
Who am I? A wandering spirit. He says and continues to walk. Relearn, disappearing off into the smoke, unless you follow him.
I don't think we're in
No.
any condition to do that.
No.
Come fight me.
I don't want to try.
Davis,
Let's get out of here.
thank you.
Can I call out for Lenore at all?
Yeah. Yeah. Lenore, you hear these. She pads down behind you. You see the seraphim black wings, her taloned claws, as they tread down on the floor. Her massive beak curls and peels back and forms. As her wing goes to hide her face for only a moment, as it twists then around her, and she pulls back what of her black cowl that she still has wrapped around her. And once again, she's human. She looks around the dead bodies spread. Why? Why do they come for you?
I don't know.
Cause you, can I hear her?
Yeah.
Because of me. Because he's my brother.
Who are you to them?
I don't know. They are jealous. Are hateful towards me because of Strahd. I've never seen them before. What should we do with these bodies? Should we burn the corpses?
Has there not been enough burning here? Leave them.
We can just throw them in the church.
We should be leaving. We should just go.
They're not our enough to take it out.
Okay. Go where?
You know, a place we can just rest. Somewhere safe.
Perhaps we just stay at the inn.
Okay.
Walk afraid to walk again.
You're in no condition to walk or to fly. This night is far from over. Come.
What time?
It is roughly around 3, you think?
My wife doesn't seem too happy. Is she on her period?
Oh my gosh.
This is her wedding night.
Not as much, you know.
Yeah, this is our wedding.
You go then walking through the streets. You hear this wailing from one of the buildings. It's just somewhere far off, some woman is crying out. You hear it accompanied by a chorus of others just crying, wailing into the night. Oh God, why? Why have you done this? Why? So you come then past another building, you see it singed and burned, a wall torn, fallen in. Others scorched on the outside from other fires that look to have been lit. Some put out, others not before consuming several houses. As you continue to walk, the further away you get from the church, seems less destruction has occurred. When you pass a particularly gruesome scene, his father stands there looking down. He kneels, petting the hair of someone amidst the rubble. His daughter or his wife, as you continue to walk through the streets. It's dark, the only lights there are torch lights, lanterns, and that of the still burning flames that are intermittent throughout the town until you eventually come to the Blue Water Inn. The door, someone fixed the latch. It remains locked as you go up to try it. Give me a moment. Lenore turns into a raven, flies up some window. And a moment later, you hear a the door opens. Inside, come on. You step in, the room cold. There still are dishes that remain undone from just tonight. It seems like so long ago. Do you do anything?
Find a room.
Lenore goes, the match that isn't in use. This is the safest room. She walks up the stairs, leads you down the hall.
I'm gonna stay at the bottom of the stairs.
Are you not coming?
No. You guys should have some privacy. It is, after all, your wedding night. You can stay down here in one of these rooms.
Please come with me.
Emily.
I'm a little scared.
Emily, are you sure? You sure? It's an extra room.
No.
We just.
I'll let you guys have some time.
You need to sleep. Come on. She leads you over to that far room. Door closes. You're standing there then in the middle of the Blue Water Inn. Tables, some of them pushed, chairs left skewed. You stand there in that cold emptiness. Do you do anything?
Kind of just downstairs, like in pure exhaustion, but also just trying to understand.
Sure.
And just anger, probably just a whole ton of emotions over what happened.
Go ahead and roll for Constitution.
You died on the spot.
That was like the dumbest roll. That wasn't even a roll.
Yeah, stop rolling on the paper, guys.
Yeah. Me, I knew 10.
What was it?
10.
10? Okay, with that, you begin to drift as you lean up against one of the balusters there. Drifting. Drifting. Your eyes close. You fall into sleep.
Downstairs.
You must have been hot.
Yeah, I mean, I was fighting for my life.
With that, I think now would be a good time to just take a quick pause.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I think we all have to, right?